According to a famous Spanish proverb, the belly rules the mind. And in order to make sure that your belly is super happy, today we are with Chef Saurabh from the CROWNE PLAZA, New Delhi, who is going to teach us some easy and delicious recipes. Chef, thank you so much for your time.
Hi AMBIKA. So we are very happy to have you over there, and today we are going to make a very healthy and very rich, lots of vegetables, a salad that is called summer Edijar.
Okay.
So like we are struggling with a very high temperature in Delhi, so we have decided why not to eat something very refreshing and very light. So here we come with few of the ingredients, and we do have few vegetables, we have few green leafy vegetables, some nuts, some grains, and some again few have the like root vegetables.
All right.
So first we'll make a dressing, and the concept called Edijar means a jar that is a combination of lots of different vegetables in a layer that is combined with a good dressing and kept in a fridge.
Okay.
You can sustain it for longer than 3 to 4 days as well, and
really?
it becomes as crunchy and fresh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the concept comes, suppose you make on the Monday and you keep, you tag your jar name as like Monday jar, Tuesday jar, Wednesday jar.
So I want to ask you, how is it that the salad leaves stay crunchy and the vegetables stay crunchy?
Because the ingredients and the dressing what we add in the bottom, that releases its moisture. It goes one by one to all the vegetables in a sequence, starting from the hard vegetables to the nuts, and it again deoxidize all the vegetables. That gives you good flavor and keeps the vegetable crunchies throughout the till the time of 3 to 4 days. So why don't we first start with combining the vegetables later on. So I got 2 jars, one for you and one for me.
All right, great.
So we are using such same dressing, but the combination of vegetables will be different, so that you get different taste and I get different taste. So you learn 2 things in a one shot.
Okay, amazing.
Sure. So first we'll make the dressing. So for the dressing we'll combine little bit of balsamic vinegar in it. A little bit of the honey. And the olive oil. And here we combine the dressing so that the combinations happens and honey combines completely with the balsamic vinegar. So here our dressing gets ready. You can have a taste of it.
That's great. I think it's a little too acidic for me, but
that's why I said.
Okay.
So here we'll start with our combining our jar. So please come join me.
Okay.
So first we put the dressing in the bottom. So why we put the dressing in the bottom? So that we know evaporation always happens from the bottom to the top. So once we always combine the hard vegetables on the down, because once we combine very soft and delicate vegetables, it gets mixed with the dressing and it becomes very soggy till the time we take out and eat.
Right.
So we are combining hard vegetables on the down. So I'll keeping few for you as well.
Thank you.
So now we'll combine some soft vegetables. So here we go with some fresh zucchini.
Okay,
so few of the vegetables. So what I'm going to do is like I'll make the fruits one.
Okay.
You make the vegetables one.
Okay.
So that we get 2 tastes.
Okay.
So fruity flavor as well as the vegetables one.
Okay.
So we have added the zucchini as well.
Yeah.
Now we add few of the capsicum. So while adding, it has to be in mind that the root, the hard vegetables always has to come. Like suppose you add baby corn. So vegetables completely your choice.
Yes.
So the hard vegetable always has to be in the bottom side.
Okay.
Now we'll add few nuts. So what happens, nut has to always come in between.
All right.
So it segregates the vegetables from the fruity part and some pickled vegetables as well.
So how do you make it fruity? And you said you'll make it fruity and I'll make it more with the vegetables.
Because you will be adding fresh mangoes.
Okay.
And I will be adding the few vegetables. Like again, you will be adding quinoa and I will be adding rajma.
Good
so
to
I
know.
will be adding rajma, that's
Okay.
kidney beans, and you will be adding the quinoa. And hope you know the benefits of eating quinoa.
I do, but you can repeat it for our audience.
So as I was learning, I came to know quinoa is a grain. It's a flowering seed mainly. It's a pseudo grain. People call pseudo grain because it is very versatile in nature. Like you can eat in a breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the three major meals. So I'll just finish putting my kidney beans. So now you can add mangoes. Well, and here you go. After mangoes, you can add fresh avocado, and I will be adding cucumbers. So yours is fruity, and my cucumber is not a. It's a vegetable, but it also acts as a fruit as well.
Okay.
So I will be adding cucumber.
And there are not too many flavors if you add orange and mango.
That's why mango is like ripe and sweet,
Yes.
and orange is like little sour in
Okay.
taste. So that is the combination of like vitamin, protein, and again quinoa. Quinoa is again a complete protein. So
Right.
it gives you lots of minerals, vitamin, and protein. So after I'll add few of the broccoli. Broccoli is very delicate. That's why we never, because it's already blanched. It's ready to eat. So we always try to top on the bottom.
Okay.
And few of the cherry tomatoes. So you can use the spinach. I will using the baby romaine.
And is there a way to place it?
No, you can simply, it should not be crisp and crisscross. It has to be normally, you can place like this and you can lock it simply. And few of the chiffonade of red cabbage, because red cabbage has always been my favorite. So it gives good color combination to your salad as well. That's enough.
Okay, great.
And few of the olive oil. Just try to top it.
Super.
So now I'll be using one spinach to close my salad, and we can lock now.
Amazing.
So that becomes your jar, that becomes my jar.
Well, the salad looks amazing and he has to put it in the fridge for 8 hours before we can eat it. We'll catch you on the other side of the break when Chef is going to teach us how to make
Fresh handmade pasta.
fresh
And
handmade pasta.
I will reveal the secret. Today we are not going to pasta like people say it's a flour, it's a durum wheat, it's something different.
Come back. Welcome back. We are with Chef Saurabh at the Crown Plaza, New Delhi, and he is going to teach us how to make a healthy pasta.
True.
Chef, what is the recipe?
So right now, Ambika, you said healthy pasta. I believe when I was a child, somebody says pasta. I never thought pasta will be healthy as much as we think, because pasta, once we say pasta, the first thing comes in our mind is a flour. So
Right.
what we
Maida, you mean?
Yeah, maida.
Yeah.
So what we did over
Refined flour.
So what, like even hotels uses durum wheat. It's a kind of wheat that they do import from the Italy. It's a kind of wheat only.
Yes.
It's not as much as like glutinous as maida is.
Right.
So what we have done to make it pasta more healthier is we have used processed buckwheat and flaxseed flour.
Okay, great.
So that entirely changed the concept of pasta, like moving towards being more healthy.
Right.
So here we use the processed buckwheat and flaxseed flour. So here we go the dough. So we'll make sheet out of it. So as we have sheet. So in this pasta, stuffing is a little challenge. So whenever you use, do dusting, because dusting is very important. So already we have a sheet. So the challenge is stuffing. So we use the cutter. You can always use the leftovers. So what I'll do, I'll divide into two parts so that allows you to make sure you also dirty your hands. So here you go for stuffing.
Okay, great.
And here I go for stuffing.
Okay.
So what we do, we always use the egg wash. Egg wash is nicely. If you don't want to go for egg wash, you can do with water and the milk as well. Because might be people feel that I'm a vegetarian, because even you dough you can make with water and milk.
Oh really?
For the person who believe like even eating egg is not a vegetarian, so you can do the egg wash. So here we're done with egg wash.
Okay.
So we have two stuffing. As I said, like there's a two stuffing,
right,
and both are while eating. Okay. So you can do with on the top little bit of this like this. I guess you're learning very fast.
I'm a good learner.
Now we'll exchange, and this will be in the down. So what we'll do, so how we keep both the ingredients separate from each other is the secret is like you simply take it and flip like this. Yeah, slowly. You can just leave it like this. Again, you start from this corner, you lock like this.
Is that too much?
Yes, you can lock slowly like this.
Okay.
So that air comes out. Perfect. Again, from the another side, we slowly lift and we lock like this. You can always lift from the another side. Yeah. And slowly you can press. So you lock like this. And now in between you can press. So you can use your entire finger to lock like this, so that air comes out. So now the secret is like two stuffings are separated from each other,
right,
and will very less of just so that it touches, and any one side will apply egg wash. So I will be doing for you this one. Now we'll fold again like this.
Oh, really?
Slowly, and we'll lock it like this. Can firmly just lock. So that you close nicely, so that while blanching it should not open it.
right,
So what happens if it opens? The mixture goes into the water.
right.
So now we'll use the designer cutter so that we get each portion of pasta.
Oh, okay.
So here we go with our pasta. Always we can dust the pasta so that.
Fun.
So here we are done with the.
And now what
Now
is
the third stage is we have to flip the pasta in sauce after blanching. So
Okay.
we'll put this pasta for blanching. So we'll take out in a plate. Put this pasta for blanching.
Time for a break. Lots more on the other side. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We are now going to show you how to actually cook the pasta. Chef Saurabh, what's the next step?
So after we have made the dough, we have stuffed the pasta. Already we have blanched the pasta. Here we have the blanched pasta. So now we'll just make the sauce. We'll combine, that is tossing the pasta in the sauce or flipping the pasta in the sauce, and we are ready to eat.
And what are the ingredients for the sauce?
It's just, we do have butter, veg stock, sage leaves, we do have cherry tomatoes, olive confit and fennel foam.
Lovely. And as they say, butter makes everything better. So once you have butter on your side, I think the rest is easy.
True. So we heat the pan, and as we are using the butter, so the pan should not be very too much heated, because what happens, butter becomes, the caramelization of butter happens, and it becomes like the whey part different and the liquidy part different. So what we'll do, we'll slowly add the butter into it.
That's a lot of butter. Butter makes everything better. Remember, that's the secret of good cooking.
So we'll just swirl the butter everywhere in the pan, and we need to slowly allow it to melt. And while it's melting, we can add few strings of fresh sage. So here the butter started melting, we'll add very less of stock. While the stock we are adding, the whisk has to be the different hand. One side we add and one side we mix, so that it becomes emulsification of butter with water.
Right.
So that's why it's called butter emulsion sauce. So it's an emulsification of butter with water. So as our emulsification has done, you can see the sauce it's very like simple sauce to make. As our sauce is ready, we'll slowly put the pasta and we'll flip. We are not adding too much of salt, because we already have a salt in the butter as well as the pasta stuffing. So we'll slowly keep the pasta in a plate. So I'm not knowing what you have folded, what I have folded. One or two cherry tomato in it. As I said, I'll sprinkle pinch of olive confit, and we do have a fennel foam.
Well, it smells amazing, and I'm sure tastes even better. On that note, it's goodbye from Chef Saurabh and me. Chef, thank you so much for your time. And I hope you guys can recreate these recipes at home and tell us how they taste, the salad and the pasta. See you again next week. Goodbye.